There's a reason I'm married.
You make a very um, convincing human.
I guess I do, huh?
Not saying it's a particularly attractive woman, but a convincing woman.
And that was the point.
How dare you?
Well, I want to leave you to have your moment. See you later. And Dia just like leaves. Wait, this is my room. Why don't you guys leave? Get out. I need to sew shit.
Yeah, I mean they'll go out, and then I think Augie will just direct Vito over to his room or something. Maybe they'll say, maybe you should just lie down or watch some shows or something.
Nah, I actually thought about it before. You know, Silurians process things way faster than humans do. So I think I should be good in like 5 minutes.
Yes, just slow things down. It's a good thing, maybe, for you to slow things down.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll go do that.
Oh, I wanted to contact Stan that is alone in the cargo bay.
Yeah. Who do you want to start with first, Nilu or Stan?
Yeah, however you want.
You go ahead with Stan first.
Okay. It's just a short interaction.
Stan is no longer in his costume. He's now back to his default collector form down in the med bay. And it looks like he is doing what he normally does, which is read through some comics.
So Gimmick would go close to the cargo bay, but not go actually in front of him, and just contact him via the stereo from the ship, like the, how's it called, like the sound systems, like if it as if it was far away, and be like, hey, are you okay? I can see that you are alone on the cargo bay.
Stan looks around, and then he goes, click, 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 click. Like he just said something, his head's still spinning around, trying to find out who's talking to him.
Oh, I'm just communicating via the system of the ship. I'm somewhere else, but I wanted to know what happened. Don't you want to come with the rest of the crew and talk with them?
Click, 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 click. Roll an insight.
Okay. 8.
You're not sure what he said.
Oh, I don't understand. Is something the matter? You don't like your clothes, maybe?
Click, 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 and he's pointing at his comics.
Oh, you're reading your comics. Well, the group brought you something. I think Dia grabbed something for you from our last trip. So maybe you could go look for that.
Click, click, click. He says, pointing to himself. Click, 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 click. He'll close the comic book that he has. He's not going to drop it, but he's going to keep holding on to his comic, and he's going to make his way up the ship towards Dia's room.
Okay, but in the way he would see that the Gimmick was in the ladders of the cargo bay, because
so Gimmick is in the cargo bay, and he's Gimmick right now, not Indy, correct?
It's Indy body, but
it's Indy's. Okay.
For some reason, didn't want to go in front of him, interact directly. So it went close by and talked via the ship system.
Sure.
So
okay.
He's going back and up, and he was like, Gimmick was like, "Oh, I didn't know that you were going up right away."
Click, 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 click. Stan goes as he sees Indy. And he holds out his arms for a hug.
Okay, and Gimmick goes for the hug. Okay.
He gives you a hug. And then he will say, click, 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 click. And he'll grab a hold of your forearm. Click, 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 click.
Okay. You don't need to go disguise
Click, 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 click. He's pointing at the direction of Dia's room
Okay.
as he's holding onto your arm.
Gimmick knows if there is someone in the way, like that doesn't know that we have a collector on our ship.
You're the one who told him to go see Dia right now, so that's what he's doing.
Okay.
That's what you told him, so that's what he's doing.
Wait. I think that it would be okay if you get your at least a mask.
Click, click.
Yeah, there are new people also because Dia brought you a gift, but we also bring new people to the ship.
Click, click, click. Click, click. So he will go back down. He'll quickly put on his costume, his superhero costume.
Yeah.
He will emerge. Click, click, click. And he's like flapping his cape.
Yay!
Click, click, click. And then he will take a hold of your forearm and guide you towards Dia's room now.
Behind you. I'm right behind you.
You will follow.
Yay.
He will, when he is about partway when he is partway to Dia's room, so I'm gonna go there. Quallen is not on the ship.
Okay.
Let me move him out of the ship right now because he's dealing with hooligans. We're gonna say that Kasaj is like in the hallway as well, and as soon as Stan spots Kasaj, he like jumps in front of Indy and like blocks her path, and then he goes click 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 click, like he does the whole kind of thing, click, 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 but he does it in a collector way. Click 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 click, does a little Karate Kid crane, like the crane stance.
What's wrong? Is something happening?
Kasaj looks at Stan, and then Kasaj will wave. It's an awkward wave. He's still trying to figure out waving, and he goes, "Hello, I'm a Krogan Twink."
Oh, this is Stan. He's also a Krogan?
Twink.
Twink?
A Krogan Twink. Get it right.
Okay. Did you want to say something to each other? I don't know.
Click, 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 click. He's gonna go cautiously towards Kasaj, Stan is, and he's going to try to like circle around Kasaj, but there isn't very much room for him to circle. So he will say click, click. Well, actually, he's like click, 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 click. And at that, Kasaj takes out his Omni tool looking thing, and then Stan gets a little bit startled, and he gets really cautious when Kasaj is working with his Omni tool looking thing, and then when he's done, Stan will go click, 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 click. He says, "I'm new," and then at that point, Kasaj will respond back, click, 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 click. Click, 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 and then at that point, Stan seems satisfied, and he will hold out his hand to shake Kasaj. Click, 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 click. Kasaj says, and he will shake the hand.
Oh, wow. I don't know what happened, but what did he tell you?
He just wanted to make sure that I was not a threat on the ship. I assured him that I wasn't. I'm just a Krogan Twink. That's all.
Wow, it's great that you can talk with him. I had some trouble trying to understand him.
There was a little bit of a delay on my translator, but it was able to determine his speech patterns enough for me to determine what his intentions are.
Wow, you seem like super advanced with your technology.
We are.
Wow, maybe you could help me improve myself somehow later on?
I don't know if I personally would be able to improve you, but maybe some of our engineers possibly could.
Okay, Okay, that's an option. I if that's okay, I would like to talk with them later on.
Just because I happen to possess advanced technology doesn't mean I know how to build advanced technology.
And what's your like specialty?
I have some engineering knowledge, but not nearly to the point that it would necessarily help you directly.
So
But
yes.
my biotics also are very useful too.
Oh,
He's out of character. He's a sentinel out of character.
okay.
Ooh,
And you would
Just
be
like
something
Koala.
like a tracker or something like that?
Repeat that again.
Oh, like a tracker, like someone who goes after someone's like a track to look for something, someone. I don't know how to.
That
if I'm
is
correctly.
my purpose, in addition to being a Krogan Twink. I am a Krogan Twink tracker. A Twink tracker. For Krogans.
Yeah, I'm not sure you should be saying that. That
Why
often.
not? Your friend seemed to think that that was the appropriate way to address myself.
Yeah, but some sense of humor, I think, and that's things that sometimes people don't like, but others think it's funny. So yeah, I don't know. You should.
You think my position is funny?
No. I mean, it makes fun of people, and people that are the target of that joke don't think that is funny most of the time. So, as a rule of thumb, you may have to ask Nathan, and if he finds it funny, it's funny.
Are you the leader of this group?
Oh no. I'm not sure if we have a leader per se, but
You
yeah,
should have one.
things were going okay without one. Nathan is the one guiding us because he has all that experience playing sports.
Nathan is the pale one.
Yeah, the tall one. Well, everyone here is tall, but the one that has hair.
Oh, yes. I never understood hair. It seems inconvenient.
Well, when you see a lot of different things, you can understand how they make sense in the place they were created for. Like, for example, it doesn't make sense for a Krogan to be so thick in a human world, but in their world that is so inhospitable. That's understandable. So yeah, but I think we should get going because Stan might want to see what we brought for him.
Very well. I will continue looking around the ship.
That was a good tack, and he will extend Gimmick's hand towards him.
He will look at it again, and then he will try to mimic the shaking, the shaking custom.
Okay.
Still learning, but
Yeah.
And with that, and then after that, he will awkwardly look around the room, and he says, "I think I'm supposed to do this next." And then he tries to do the group hug thing, awkwardly.
Yeah.
And then
Gimmick goes and hugs him.
yes, Stan gets in between the two of you.
Yeah.
like making sure that there's limited contact between you and him. So he gets in between. And then Kasaj will go off.
I just want to say that it's incredible that you're keeping a straight face this whole time while saying the words Twink and Krogan in the same sentence. I just want to put that out there. That's incredible.
Krogan and Twink combined is kink.
True.
Hey.
At least we know what you're into, Hark.
Yes.
Krogan, that is.
Meanwhile, while they're having this conversation, Nathan is in the cockpit contacting Nilu.
Yes.
What did you guys do with Din Korlak? Is he outside, or Din's might be outside with Koalan? Let's just keep it simple.
Yeah. He can stay with Quallen for now.
Din would prefer being out, so he doesn't have to wear a suit yet. So, Nilu will pick up the phone and say, "This is Nilu."
Hey, Nilu, it's Nathan.
Ah, Nathan, how goes it?
Well, the good news is we have Din unharmed.
Excellent.
Ego bruised.
While you all went to go rescue Din Korlak, several of our Geth units went over to take a look at the broadcasting station. We believe that we'll be able to now make a public announcement to the planet very shortly, but you having Din Korlak will greatly help. Maybe he can send some words of encouragement.
Well, considering what we ran into while trying to get him, that might cause more hassle than it would anything else. We kind of found him being hung up with Revolus written across his chest in paint. So, you know.
So you think it would not be best if the message came from him?
Probably not, considering most people on this planet don't seem to be very fond of him.
Who would you recommend then to give such a message? I am just an outsider. I don't know if I have any place to speak to the entire planet myself. Also, I don't really like public speaking, so that would automatically be a no for me.
So a movie star, artist, musician isn't interested in public speaking. Huh. You're interesting. But anyway, to answer you.
Not when I'm addressing entire planet.
You get used to it. But anyway, yeah, I know just who to do that for. One of our crewmates is a Volus. He knows, I'd say hearing from one of their own kind might not, their own kind, and from somebody new might help.
That would make sense. If you can send your Volus friend over here along with Din Korlak, we can have the recording sent out immediately. Hopefully that will assuage any more fears and end the insanity that's going on in this planet and system as a whole.
I'll send over my data dump thing as well. At least that way you'll have, something else to put up there as well while you've fixed everything, as useless as it may be. Anyway.
Much appreciated.
Yes, I will give Koalin and Din a quick call and let them know that they need to head over to the broadcasting array. And do you think we need to send people with them, or will they be just fine on their own?
We cleared all of the hostiles that we found over at the station, so they should be safe, but you are welcome to escort them if you'd like.
Okay. We'll be over as soon as we can. Thanks, Neil.
Thank you. Very excited to see things are actually going our way for a change. We also, by the way, are about ready for us to launch our ship towards the mass relay and attempt to reconnect, or connect, rather, with the Thessia system.
Perfect. I will see you soon then.
Over and out. And she will hang up.
Nathan will immediately get on the phone to Koalin.
You will pick up the phone. Yes, Nathan, this is Koalin.
So I got some good news for you.
Oh, good news. Well, I could definitely use some good news.
The broadcast array has been brought back up by our Quarian companions, and they've cleaned out any and all hostiles between here and there. What I would like you to do...
Send Din Korlak there so we can make an announcement immediately. We can do that.
No, I want you to make the announcement.
You want me to make the announcement? Me?
I want you to think about this for a second, Koalin. We found Din being hung up with, paint all over him. Do you think that seeing his face and hearing his voice again will cause more anarchy or less?
Well, but I don't disagree with that, but why me? I'm not a politician. I don't really deal with any of that stuff. I have no training addressing an entire planet that's in some sort of anarchistic mode, out to rob people or attack them on sight.
Well, Quallen, you are a Justicar. You are a Volus. You are honorable. You have a code. So if there's any person here I think that they want to hear from, it's someone like you.
Well, what if they don't? What if they don't take me seriously? Well, what if they laugh at me?
Quallen, if they don't take you seriously, I think we should just leave them on the planet, to be honest. You know, we can skip town and leave them here. They don't deserve to have, you know, Quallen, they won't laugh. And let me tell you exactly why. Because you mean business. You're not here to be laughed at. You're here to tell them that you're here. You saved them. You're here to fix this relay, get everything back in order. And on top of all that, one of their own did it. A Volus Justicar saving the Volus homeworld.
That does have a nice ring to it.
I know you're not in it for the glory, but you know.
No, of course not. I absolutely want to help my people, and if you think that I would be the best person for it, then of course I'll do it. Maybe the rest of the Justicar Enclave will see the broadcast. And not that that's a reason for me to do it. I'm just saying it could be a pleasant side effect.
So, you and Dean are going to head over to the broadcast array. You're going to take the data dump device I left in the Hammerhead over with you. And once you've made your announcement, the Geth will plug in the data dump device, and the planet will get all the news up until, you know, the point where we left. So that'll give them something to do while we fix the relay.
Perfect. And I can stop over somewhere and make sure that the hooligans are incarcerated, or at least disabled for the time being until we can get them a proper trial.
I believe that have taken out any hostiles between here and the relay, so if you run into a police station, feel free.
Fair enough. Thank you, Nathan. You are a very good friend.
Don't thank me just yet, Quallen. You've got an announcement to make.
Yes, and I must prepare and think about what I will say. I will contact you again when I am done.
Perfect. I'm going to try and get the ship ready. And please, if you run into anything, don't hesitate to call us. We can have the Quarians join you from the relay. Provide some backup.
All right. I will make my way to the station now.
Perfect.
He will hang up.
Nathan will, after hanging up, he will head out and I don't know what he'll do. He'll probably head down to the rec room because he's like, I'm stressed out. I need to work out or something. So.
Sure. And then, meanwhile, let's continue with Stan and Indy. Stan will approach Dia's door. There will be a knock on Dia's door.
And Dia opens the door. Who is it?
Stan will make a clicking sound. Click, 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 click.
Oh,
click, click,
it's
click, click.
you. What do you want?
Click, 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 click. He's there with Indy. Click, 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 click. And then he kind of goes like this.
Dia raises her eyebrow bone thing, and she gives him a look, and she says, "What is this?"
He turns to Indy. He says, click, 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 click.
Oh, I told him about the gift that you grabbed for him.
Yes, that's true. Instead of saying "gimme," he should be saying a different word.
Click, click.
Well,
Please, can I have the gift? And thank you for taking it for me. Thank you for being so thoughtful as getting all those comic books for me.
Click. When he hears the word comic books, he lights up. Click, 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 click.
Like I said, if you don't say those magic words and don't tell me I'm the greatest thing in the world, I won't give you those damn comic books. I think they number at least in the hundreds, maybe even more.
Click. He's trying to say please, but it's hard for him. His voice does not let him say those syllables. He's trying really hard to say please.
Dia
It's really
continues,
difficult.
and
Which is
there
what
we
he says for
go.
thank you. Thank you.
Dia sends
He sounds constipated, the poor thing.
His vocal cords are now torn up. He
His
just can't
vocal
speak
cords are
anymore.
like, ah!
Why?
Yeah.
So hard to say please and thank you. It's so much easier to just go like this.
Dia sends through the Omni tool Stan all the comics she got from that comic book store, and she got a shit ton of comics.
Click, click, click. His voice gets really high, and he starts jumping around. Click, 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 click. And then he actually goes up to Dia, and without warning, gives Dia a hug. A big, very powerful squeeze. Roll a Constitution.
My chest.
Roll a Constitution save.
Please.
Constitution save.
I just want to point out that
Okay.
the Turians and their metal bodies and stuff. But here we go.
Yeah. So, but I mean, Stan's pretty physically strong as well. So he gives you a squeeze, and it's very tight. It hurts a little bit, but you're able to resist without breaking anything. And then Stan lets go again, and he continues jumping around the room. Click, 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 click.
I'm just seeing him though. Can you imagine having rolled a 1 on that? You get hugged, critical mission failure. You just came
The
over
bones
right
in my
there.
ribs puncture my lungs.
Dia just insta dies. It turns into giblets. It's like
Huey,
that
I'm
bloody
not
mess
you. I
work.
don't roll a 1, okay?
Acceptable respects.
Dia says to Stan, yeah, you're welcome. Okay, oh fuck, you need some like fucking muscle restraints or something. Well, have fun with your comics.
Click,
Bye.
click, 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 and then he will leave your room and drag Indy with him back to the cargo bay.
Oh boy.
Wait, Indy says wait.
Yeah, it's like being dragged along the way, but it's like trying to hold that, but Stan is dragging India along.
Yeah. You're resisting?
Yeah, kind of, but he's powering through.
Click, click, click. He's powering through. Eventually, I'm going to say that he'll take you down, and he will proceed to start electronically opening up the comics, and then he will have the screen enlarge enough so you can see over his shoulder as he starts going through the pages of the comics electronically.
Oh, thank you. We could
Click, 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 click.
You want me to read?
Click, 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 click.
Oh, okay. Maybe we could. You can do the voices of the heroes, and I can do the voices of the other characters.
Oh, click, 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 click.
Okay. I will start, and they will start reading the comic.
What is this comic about?
Oh,
Mikhail or Astra, whichever one of you want to tell us what this comic is about that you're reading right now.
let's see. This one was from the what was the world,
Irune.
Irune. Yeah, so maybe if they had a superhero, what kind of superhero would be like?
So the Volus probably would not be wearing a suit because they're in the home world. So it would be a Volus without his suit, and his super ability would be...
I don't know. I was thinking maybe something like Iron Man, but from the Volus.
The biotic god.
Okay.
Oh, the biotic god.
God, yeah,
Maybe that guy got really
Oh, God.
inspired after his drug trip.
yeah,
So almost like a Jean Grey or Xavier type of character.
yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Sweet. So you read that comic.
Yeah, Vito's probably sober, I guess, at this point. Heading back to the rec room. Probably just, going to meet the others.
Well, Nathan will be in the rec room. What exact is Wraith? Is Nathan on the treadmill? Is he lifting weights? What is he doing?
Nathan needed like some time to just not think, so he jumped on the treadmill and he's currently like sprinting a marathon or something.
Okay.
Athleticism.
So he's running on the treadmill right now, Vito.
Yeah.
What are you? And I think that though you're the only two who are in there at the moment. I think.
I think
Where's
Augie-
Augie and did Augie and Cesare come back and decide to finish up their pool game or something?
Yeah, we'll say that they're both there too. We'll say that that's happening. And we'll say that Pip is, you know what, let's just have Pip like hang out there too. So maybe like Pip is not really watching the billiard anymore, but she's watching TV. There's a TV down there as well. So she's trying, they're basically showing a few of the Volus channels that are still playing right now on the TV network. And it's some sort of like trashy Volus soap opera of some sort. And
Is there a pair of Italian parents who run a deli?
sure, something along those something along those lines. And Pip seems to be really into it. Like she seems to be really into it, and she's like, oh, like gasping, oh no, she found out about him and her and the babysitter. Oh my goodness.
The bowl of the gaseous.
The bowl and the what?
The bowl of the
gaseous?
gaseous.
The bowl and the gaseous. Okay.
It's terrible.
The young and the restless.
Oh my god.
The
Oh.
West Enders, like the East Enders, but you know.
You say that, but my grandmother's still watching The Bold and the whatever that's called in French is called Top Model or something like that. But yeah. Oh my god. That show. Yeah, Vito's much calmer now, but not high exactly. But he's probably just sitting on the side of the pool with his feet in the water.
I guess is Nathan not finishing up his routine anytime soon?
Yeah, he just wanted to do like a quick marathon sprint sort of style thing.
Would you say that you're about done at this time?
Yeah, Nathan's about done. So like he's on the wind down, he's cooling down, and he's got the towel wiping off all the sweat, that kind of thing.
You see that Vito is at the pool. He seems to be in distant thought. The other three seem to be a little distracted by what they're doing at the moment.
So Nathan like glances at Augie, like he's thinking, where did I see this guy before? And then like
Sure.
when he can't quite place him, he kind of shrugs and goes over to Vito, and like he doesn't put his feet in the water, but like he sits like sideways, like he's got his legs stretched out along the side of the pool, and he's facing towards Vito, and he says,
I was gonna
"Vito,"
say, he's wearing sneakers, right?
yeah, he's wearing
Okay.
sneakers, so he's not
Okay.
getting into the pool. So he looks at Vito and he says, "So what's up, Vito? You feeling okay? Feeling better?"
Yeah, definitely. That helped. I would say the first 10, 15 minutes are not quite good though. As nice as this feels, I think I would rather have antidepressants tailored for Solarians next time.
All right. Well, at least it worked in an emergency.
It did.
I didn't want to like get you catatonic on like anymore, so I thought that 6 would be good enough because you've got the whole high metabolism thing and all that sort of stuff. So, you know.
It definitely helped. Yeah.
Good.
So it was a good enough number. Was there anything you needed?
No, I just wanted to check up on you.
That's
Currently, Colin's heading out with Dane to go and make an announcement to the citizens of Irune that we will soon fixing up the relay. So that's happening.
hopefully that whole thing won't go badly, and we'll be able to go back home.
No, don't worry about it. We'll figure shit out as we go. We haven't failed quite yet.
Yeah.
Hey, we managed to get here on time and most of us unhurt. So that's a miracle in and of itself. So I think maybe you should stop, putting yourself down so much.
It's not entirely just that. It's just that my Solarian brain is not made to experience such strong emotions. I look at me going all scientific on you, but I don't think I can actually handle that much emotion. I think that's maybe why I dislike the whole thing.
Maybe. But hey, when this is all done, you get to go back to your husband. You got to go back to your kid. You got to go back to a normalish life. And hey, you got to, experience what your kid will be like in 60, 70 years when they've left college and maybe had kids of their own. You'll get to be a grandparent. Not many, Solarians get to say that. So.
No, I don't think so. Oh man.
You'll be just fine, Vito. Don't worry.
I didn't think I'd end up, finding out that more people from the Pix clan were still alive.
I recognize Augie from somewhere. I don't know where, though. Could be something to do with my mom or something. I don't know. Might have met him at like a retirement thing or something. I don't know. I don't think he's that old, though.
Nathan, you can roll a wisdom roll if you'd like.
Sure. Is that a save or just a pure score?
Use a save. Let's do a save. I think saves are higher.
Yeah, 19.
19. Okay. So you think about it more, and then it hits you where you recognize Vito's brother-in-law from. Can you explain to the audience what he recognizes him from?
So Nathan was a big fan of illicit materials, as most people are when they're, in those kind of progressive phases of their life. It's
I like
natural.
that progressive phase.
Yes, it's very natural. Augustus picks Pixie August in Fornax.
Pixie August in Fornax. Okay.
Nathan has a lot of his material. Wow. So Vito sees like Nathan all of a sudden have this realization. His mouth drops open and his face turns scarlet as he's looking at Augustus. And he just you hear him very simply say, "Oh, shit."
What's the
Vito's going to pause for a second.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Wait.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to know how I found out? I was trying to get an anniversary gift for Solaric, and good thing I recognized him before I bought it. Can you imagine?
Oh, that would be.
No, no.
You were very, very lucky on that one, Mr.
Very
Hicks.
bad idea.
Yeah. Oh, and for those of you who don't know at home, Fornax is like the alien playboy. So
Say yay to
Yeah.
porn stars. Say yay.
I'm being all shifty-eyed, but you guys probably can't see because the camera can't see. But there you go. Anyway, yeah, Nathan is going to very simply say, "Well, that's slightly awkward, just a little."
I mean, it was a while ago.
Yeah, like a decade ago. Hasn't changed much though.
I can't believe you're saying that about my brother-in-law.
I don't know if I should apologize or not, but when I see art, I appreciate art. Okay.
I mean, there's a reason I married Cyleric. I have tastes.
True. I'm gonna jump into the pool and cool off real quick.
That's
Are you gonna adjust the temperature down to cold?
Yes, he's gonna turn
To
the
cold.
water down
Turn
to
the
cold.
water temperature down to cold. Okay.
Finally.
He's then going to
That's
pull off
fun.
his
What?
pull off his sneakers and his socks and like the workout hoodie
Yeah.
he's wearing, and strip down to like his shorts and just flop into the water.
Sure. Cool. You go do that. And then shortly after you start swimming around, cooling off, you can hear the TV by the billiard table switch off to an important broadcast announcement. That'll probably pique some of your interests. And Pip will pipe up and say, "Oh, there seems to be some sort of national broadcast of some sort." And
Well,
that's
like-
when you will go ahead.
Swims over to the edge of the pool and watches fervently because he knows what's coming.
And you're gonna see the sort of like a news anchor station of some sort, and you will find Koalin in his Justicar suit, but without his helmet, and he looks. I'm gonna say he doesn't look nervous. I'm gonna say by the time the cameras start rolling, it's possible he could have been nervous, but as soon as he goes live, he's just ready to go. And he says, "Good afternoon, citizens of Irune. My name is Justicar Koalin Antir. I have a very important announcement to make to everyone on this planet. Rest assured, I come bearing good news, which I know is a long time coming. I am aware that things here on Irune and in the system as a whole has been frightening, has left you all confused, has left you all extremely anxious, as well as unknown about what's been going on in the outside world. The good news I have to share to you is that I am actually from the Thessian system. We have successfully managed to find a way, first and foremost, to reconnect the mass relays back to the rest of the mass relay network, connecting it onto Thessia. My colleagues are currently in the process of making such technological modifications as we speak. So we appreciate upfront for everyone's patience and cooperation. The more patience and cooperation you can give us, the sooner we can complete this And the sooner those of you who are anxious to continue on with your travels that were interrupted by the events of 2 months ago. I also wanted to inform you that we have brought with us newscasts that have been sent all across the rest of the galaxy since your blackout period, so that you may download, upload, what have you, everything that you have been missing out on in the last 2 months. We know that knowledge is very powerful, and the lack of knowledge is one of the most frightening things that can happen. And we hope that this will put a lot of you at ease. I come to you today not as a political leader. I am not a politician of any sort. And I don't even come to you as a Justicar. I come to you as a member of your own. And I'm not just talking about the Volus people. I'm talking about one of the members of this galaxy. We have seen some very scary things during our lifetime, and I can't promise you that we won't see any more scary things in the days to come. But it is very important that we all come together and cooperate with each other to stop some of the madness that's been going on in this planet due to anxiety, understandably so, and due to the fear. We hope that this news can assuage yourselves from what fears you have, so that we can move towards a more positive way of getting past these very difficult and dark times. I will be back on later to give more updates, and at minimum, some of my colleagues will continue to feed more newscasts from the outside world as we prepare ourselves to reconnect you back to the rest of the Milky Way galaxy. If you have any questions, you can send an email on the address below, as well as several hotline numbers below, and we can try to address your concerns in as timely of a fashion as possible. Again, I have to stress, we appreciate everyone's patience and cooperation with this. Once again, I am Justicar Kualananthier. I hope that this news brings you some comfort and hope. And I will be in touch again soon. And then with that, he will bow, and then the broadcast is over.
Well done, Koala.
Nathan to
Wow. I didn't realize that Volus was so articulate. I guess when he's not, having to use that suit to breathe every 15 seconds, it helps with the delivery of things.
You did a great job. Nathan has actually pulled up his Omni tool, and he is sending a thumbs up emoji to Koalan. Well done.
Koalan will text back and says, "Oh good, I was extremely nervous the whole time." He didn't look like he was, but that's what he says in the text message.
Aww.
He will respond with, "You looked great. Everything was perfect. Great job, Koalan." Nathan pauses halfway through the text, do I ask him to play the trailer or not? Do I ask him to do that? Do I? Nah. And he sends it without asking that question. Nathan will go back to swimming lengths in the pool.
Cooling down, trying not to look.
I think
Augustus.
Dia eventually will come into the billiard room, and she's gonna be carrying this lingerie looking garment. She's like, "Okay, Augustus, where the fuck are you?"
Augustus will turn and says, "I'm here."
Come to my room. I want to have you model this. Come, go, hurry up.
He will shrug and say, all right. Looks comfortable."
Dia's just like, "Oh, you're gonna love it. I'm already loving it. Come on,
Okay.
hurry up."
He'll go to his room, and he will proceed to strip down to his Well, he sounds like a Turian briefs kind of person. Whatever the Turian version of tidy whities is, that's what he strips down to. And then he will proceed to start getting into the outfit that you have for him, the lingerie. Yeah, he looks good. Yeah.
Dia made sure to make it look like the garment he has. It's like all white, like somewhat like lingerie sort of, but like he looks like a Greek god, like an Adonis. He is hot in this outfit, and Diaz is floored. She's like, oh my god.
Just to warn you, if you take any pictures, I'll have to charge you.
No,
He
come
says
over
with
here.
a
We're
grimace.
taking pictures.
Well, I will have to charge you.
I'll pay. I'll pay it. Come on. We're modeling this. Diaz took a stern like taking pictures with her.
Augustus is not shy at all. In fact, he seems to really enjoy this. He actually seems to like it when people ogle over him. So he's not at all shy. So
Dia is definitely just like loving every second. She's like, oh my god, yes, give me that eye. Oh yes. Oh, I love that smirk. Show off more of your chest and biceps.
So anyway, like Dia is saying this, and you can hear her saying this out in the hallway, and so Kassaj is actually at this point. Kassaj and we'll say that both Kassaj and Zadreri and Pip are walking down the hallway when they hear this. Oh yes, baby. Oh yes. Like. And Pip is gonna ask, "Oh, what's going on in Dia's room?" So Jerry is like, I don't know if I'm at liberty to say right now, Pip."
We're watching a movie.
Is Vito there? Does Vito happen to be there with them?
But I mean, if he was, he'd probably just
Okay.
just face palming.
Nathan's still drying himself because once August left, he pulled himself out of the pool. Like, this is my only option to get the hell out of here before I end up getting stuck in this pool for the rest of the day. So he pulls himself out of the
Dia's
pool.
taken like 100 or so pictures. Dia grabs like Augustus's arms, like a little arm like that. She's like, "Okay, we're gonna show off. Come on. This is like my best work yet." And Dia like opens the door. She's like, "Come on, let's show it to everybody."
Okay. And then Zadreri like curses. Wow! Look at you! And again, Augustus, just kind of says, "Oh, are you surprised?" "No, not surprised, just impressed."
What she means is we'll really appreciate it if you stay on the ship for a long time.
As much as I would love that, after everything that's been going on, the last thing I want to do is be on a ship.
Okay, come on, let's go show off.
As soon as we get out of the get through the master relays, I would like to be dropped off as quickly as possible.
I'm assuming at your brother's house?
If you are able to stop by the Citadel, then sure.
Oh, shit. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Or you could just drop me off at Thessia, and I can make my way there myself.
No, that's unfair. We'll see. We'll see about this. But yeah, come on. Let's go show Vito.
So you're gonna go to the rec area?
Yeah.
All right. So Nathan, are you not in the rec area anymore? Where are you?
No,
Nathan
pulled himself out of the pool when Augie went to go get dressed up and photographed, and he's still drying himself because he's got a lot of hair and stuff to dry. So he's still there.
He's still drying himself when Dia comes down with Augie in his Greek god outfit.
Dia is like, "Oh my god, you guys won't believe how hot Augie looks in this outfit. I'm livid. He's so sexy. Oh my god, look at this.
Vito's just
Nathan's face turns to crimson once again, and he's like, he takes the towel down from his face and like wraps it around his waist. Very, very, like, obviously But he's like, it's obvious he's watching this, and this is incredibly embarrassing to him, which is something that's different because no one has ever seen Nathan like this before. So.
Dia is jumping up and down. She's so giddy. She's like pointing at Nathan. See, this is what you have done. You made the unblushable guy blush and have an erection. She like yells that out loud. She's like so happy with this. She's like, Vito, come over here. Look how hot your brother-in-law is.
No. No offense, Augie, but yeah. I know what you look like.
Vito's used to this.
Dia's like so giddy. She's like, oh, look at all these pictures I got to. Dia then sends those pictures to Nathan and Vito and everyone on the show.
Nathan just looks at the photos and he's like, oh, the face. He looks like he's about to pass out with not embarrassment, but just like he doesn't want to be there. He looks like he's about to like contemplate diving headfirst into the pool and just lying down on the bottom of the pool and drowning. Just no, I don't want to be here.
Dia brings Augie closer because Nathan's out of the pool. She brings Augie right up to Nathan and she's like showing off the stuff. She like pulls up the garments a bit and she's like, look at the layering, the embroidery. It just all works together. I am so happy with this. I think
yes.
you two together will make a really great collection.
The jury says that's exactly what we're looking at, the layering and embroidery.
Yeah. Totally.
So when can I do you next? I want to have you two both together in the picture and make it all like hot and smexy.
Nathan like
yourself, yeah.
Nathan just very slowly turns his head towards Augustus and is like, okay, I suppose so.
My rates are pretty high.
I make a lot of money.
Fair enough. Approximately, out of character, Mikhail, approximately how many photos did you take? Just approximately.
100.
100?
Oh god.
Some of them are like
like Nathan's not going to pay for your photos. He's only going to pay for the ones he's involved in.
Do you have... All right, where you're getting a bill, 200, he's going to be charging like 150 credits per photo. So 150 credits per photo.
Does he tell me to do this?
Well, he's sending you a bill now.
What the fuck?
I told you.
150 for a fucking photo.
Told you, my rates are high.
Like Nathan just pulls up his Omni tool and he's like, I'll pay for the ones that you and I are involved in, but Dia, you gotta delete some of those if you're not gonna pay for them, you know?
But he's so hot. Dia,
Nathan like shrugs, like, yeah.
Like, if you want the photos, you gotta pay up.
Why are you acting like a professional now? I wanted to make use of you. God damn it.
That's because he is.
Wait, fucking what?
He was.
Yeah.
Have you actually modeled after the... I don't think you did.
It's been a while.
I can confirm you still look as good as you did back then. Nathan says very quietly.
Well, thank you. That's very nice. Like I said, it's been a while since those days, but thank you.
The days of Pixie August, huh?
Yes, I didn't choose that name. My agents did.
It's a weird one. It's a very weird one.
But it works.
And, like Nathan will like lean in and whisper something to him, like obviously so Dia and everyone else can't hear, and he just say, I own like a lot of your stuff, so excuse me if I'm really embarrassed right now.
Oh, it's okay. You have no idea. I've run into this a lot of times. There's no need to be ashamed.
I'm not. It's just, kind of weird,
Dia's taking pictures of Nathan.
It's just It's just business, he says.
Okay, then. I guess we'll do this picture.
If it helps you at all, no offense, but humans are not my type.
Woo!
Nathan just sort of shrugs. I'm gonna go get dressed now. And he will
Yeah.
like pick up all of his stuff and go.
Damn it. 150 per pick. That's so
Yeah, he
unfair.
charges a lot. I mean,
That's so unfair on so many levels.
yeah, well,
You could
Yes,
ask
that's
for
too
money
obvious. Is there
for
any way
those.
I can make the price go down?
I mean, you can try to do a, whatever, what is it, diplomacy? What is it?
Persuasion.
Persuasion? You can try to make a persuasion.
Dia is obviously going to delete a lot of the pictures.
Okay.
So maybe she's going to end up with, like, let's say 10 really good ones.
Yeah,
But they're, like,
10
really good.
ones.
Um,
Are you
just
trying to
lie.
persuade the price down further?
Yeah, so Dia is going to say to Augie, listen, I'll give you this garment free of use, so you can use it for any personal experiences you may have in the future. If we can put down the price just a little bit, please.
Roll a persuasion.
And then Dia also adds to that, I'm kind of poor. I'm really poor. Please put down the price.
11. And he says, maybe I can bring it down. I'll bring it down to 125. Out of character, 11 is kind of low. So 125 is actually a pretty good discount.
Mhm. Dia jumps up, gives Augie a hug, and gives a little kiss on the cheek. Thank you! And she just runs into her room.
Okay. 125 times 10, whatever that is. I don't know what that is.
1250.
Yeah.
1250 credits, please,
Yeah,
to remove
I'm
from
fucking poor right now.
You just.
But I mean,
literally
now that
just
you have the
spent-
photos,
you
you
know.
can sell them. I mean,
You could
or
get him to
could-
sign all of them and then sell them again. As
Yeah,
like
you
a,
can get him to sign it and sell
Yeah.
it. Then you might get
like a
some
profit.
back.
Will he charge, though?
For your signature? If you ask nicely, probably not.
Okay, Dia runs back.
You can ask him.
Keys the photos and like
Dia
leave
runs
it.
back. And she approaches August again, jumping up. She's very excited. She says, okay, I'll give you 10%.
10%?
No, not 10%, 50%.
Deal, he says.
Deal. 50%. But you have to sign all the photos, and we're going to have a continuous business deal. You model my mail line.
I should probably get in contact with my agent about this first.
Fuck your agent. Fuck your agent. You guys have been in contact for 2 months.
Too
Fuck him.
late. Too late, he says.
Damn it.
you see, I see what I think he means there is you said fuck his agent, and he's like, too late, he already has.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh. Wait.
Augie.
Dia is not like Nathan. She doesn't blush easily. So she's like, oh.
Nathan hasn't blushed before at all. This is the first time. So there we go.
If
I
you
think I
want.
can agree. I'll agree to 50%.
Mm-hmm. So I want to basically I want to sell off your pictures higher than what I paid for them. We could do that. We'll sell it and we'll split it 50-50.
Get me a contract to sign and I'll do it.
Give me a few hours. And come into my room too. We're gonna have to discuss this.
All right.
What? You sound so sad when you say that. Come on. My room isn't that bad.
No, I just didn't think I'd be going back into this again. But I'm only doing this for Vito's sake. If you're a friend of Vito's.
Well, if you don't want to do it, then there's no really point in doing it, right? I believe in personal choice.
We'll say, why don't we just start with these photos to begin with?
All
and
right.
not necessarily talk about a continual business venture.
Okay.
But I will
But
sign your photos
can I still dress you up?
until you guys drop me off. Sure.
I have a shit ton more things for you to wear.
All right.
Come,
I'd be
come
happy
into
to
my
try
room. Come into my room.
Sorry, Augie, I should have warned you.
It's all right. It's actually kind of fun. I miss it a little bit. So, Augie and Dia will do their continual dress up dress-up sessions.
Nathan's making dinner.
Vito is. I was gonna say Vito was making dinner, but he's gonna probably head into the kitchen and help.
Okay.
Gia is keeping Augie to fill out more designs.
Okay. And Gimmick?
Gimmick would be with Stan, like reading comics and such.
Oh.
Nathan, before Vito comes into the room, you are cooking dinner, and you feel someone grab your arm, your upper arm, from behind you.
You will swing around and look at who it is.
You'll swing around, and you don't see anyone.
Okay. He will go back to cooking.
You're gonna go back to cooking. You try to forget about it. Must have been your imagination or something.
Yeah, he's losing his mind.
And then
Something.
I'm gonna say a little bit of time, maybe like another 20 minutes passes by, and you kind of sense the presence of someone or something. It's like, I don't know, it's like when even if you're like asleep in a dark room, somehow you can sense, not necessarily by hearing anything or seeing anything, you can kind of sense there's a presence in the room with you.
There's just a feeling.
Just
in my
feeling
gut.
that someone's there, even though you can't hear or see it necessarily. That's what you start to feel.
So Nathan's going to like pull down his visor and take a look at some thermal imaging to see if he can see any kind of thermal reading.
Yeah, sure. You put down your visor, try to get a reading. You don't see any heat signatures here other than your own.
And of course the cooking stuff.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
He then
at
will
all.
switch to like infrared and all of the other vision
Yeah,
cycles
you'll
he can go
switch-
through.
You'll switch to everything, and there doesn't seem to be any sign of anyone in the room with you. However, it is around this point that Vito does make his way into the room, and you will see Vito's heat signatures. But
Of course. So like he will flip the visor away and be like, "Oh hey Vito, how's everything?"
Good. I was planning on going to cook dinner, but you're already there, so need any help?
I'm gonna cook some shepherd's pie for everybody, and I don't hang on. Do we even know what Kassange eats?
Oh,
One
that's-
moment, and he will like go over to like the intercom. Kassaj, could you come up to the dining room, please? Well, when he comes in, Nathan will tell him once he comes in to take the helmet off. He doesn't need it in here. So
he will remove his helmet again. You've summoned me.
yeah, I wanted to ask, can you eat the food that we have?
I can eat carbon-based food.
Oh, great. And I'm cooking dinner. So, well, we're cooking dinner. Also, was it just you on Irune, or was there more than one of you?
As far as I know, I was the only one who went to the Irune system.
Huh. Don't freak out. And he says this to Vito and to Kassaj. About 20 minutes ago, something grabbed my shoulder, and there was nothing there. And I have felt this strange presence in the room with me ever since. I have checked every sort of readout vision setting I can think of. Nothing. So maybe your technology could aid us here, because it's freaking me out a little bit, to be honest.
Kassaj takes out his Omni tool. He runs a scan. There doesn't seem to be anyone else in this room other than the three of us.
Okay, I'm just losing my mind then. Good to know.
Stay focused. It's going to be important for the mission.
Yeah, I know.
If
Anyway.
you have a few of these brownies, that won't help.
No, I think that might just be a bad idea, to be honest, right now. Paranoia isn't exactly the greatest thing to combine with it. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna focus on cooking for now.
Sure.
If you want to stay here, Kasaj, and keep your helmet off for a bit, I can only imagine that, it gets a bit annoying having to wear it all the time.
It is more comfortable with it off, yes. I have
Feel free to take a seat.
He will nod, and he will take a seat.
I was curious. I just wanted to ask. Maybe it's out of place to ask, but I mean, what do you call your people?
We refer to each other as the Angarans.
Angaran.
We are a race native to what we call the Helios cluster on, well, the Andromeda galaxy.
It's crazy.
We come from a planet called Havarl.
Oh,
You thirsty?
I could use a drink. Yes.
Do you want something alcoholic or something non-alcoholic?
Non-alcoholic, please.
Cool. Nathan will provide him with like some apple or orange juice or something like that.
He looks at it curiously, gives it a smell. And then, after he thinks about it for a moment, he scans it a little bit with his Omni tool, and then he will take a sip. I haven't decided if I like it or not yet. And then he drinks again, sips again.